Hey guys, no sound. That's a shame because this music is beautiful. I may be going in and out with my camera. I think that, hey Rita, I think I need to be doing this in Explorer or whatever you call the thing, Edge, because obviously my Google is messing up here. So if I come off the screen, I'll see myself go away and I'll put myself back on screen. That's been happening a lot lately and I forgot. So, hey guys, welcome. New look, same channel. Sorry about the sound. It is on the extra, the music. It's gorgeous music. Dang it, I hate that to be on my first time back. Guys, I've been gone a while. I took a break. I just appreciate all my followers for sticking with me. I think I lost maybe 2 or 3 subscribers during the whole thing. And thanks for giving me space and time to, refresh. And I have a lot of exciting things to share with you tonight about my business, about my life, about my schedule, about my store. For those of you joining later, because everyone right now is a normal subscriber, but if you're new to my channel and you're watching later, hi, my name is Beth and I sell on eBay and Poshmark, mostly pre-owned clothing, but some new with tags. So, and I've taken a break and that's why I'm saying this. So, Kelly's here. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, I really wanted that ring, but I don't have another finger. And by the way, I had my nails done today to match my shirt. They're lavender. Aren't they pretty? They have little glitter on them. They match my shirt. I love them. Deb is here. Hi, Deb. How are you? It's so good to see you. Deb has a birthday this month, so I'm getting ready to wish her a happy birthday along with Rita, who is here. Rita's birthday is actually on the 9th. So everybody wish Rita and Deb a happy birthday. Deb's is later on the month, but I want to go ahead and shout her out now in case she doesn't make it back to another show beforehand. Maggie, I am so glad you're here. We need to get together tomorrow sometime and talk about a date for our next tag talk. I really need to get that on my schedule. And I'm just so happy that you're here. So let me scroll on down. Let's see if anybody I missed. Bluegrass Thrift, Holly, thank you so much for sticking with me. Anissa, other, subscribers who just come back time and time again and support this channel. I really, really appreciate it. So there's Rita right there. Hey, Rita, happy birthday. I think that's Thursday, right? So Jean Sanders, let me pull my pop-out chat up and go ahead and give you a wrench, Jean, because I think you came on over from Kelly's channel. So you're going to get a wrench right now. And I'm one of the only people. Melissa's here. Oh my gosh, Melissa, how long has it been since you've joined a live stream, girl? It is so good to see you here. I'm one of the first people that I even remember who used wrenches in a different way. I mean, back in the day when I started, people had like 1 or 2 moderators, wrenches in their chat, and that was it. But when I started my channel, I did it differently. I gave everyone who was coming back time and time again a wrench. And the reason I did that is when somebody new came in and they didn't have a wrench, it alerted me to the fact that they were new and that I could welcome them and everybody could welcome them. So, but I've noticed that the past couple of years that a lot of people have a lot of wrenches in their channel. So I guess they had the same thoughts I did. Hey, Mike, how are you? Miss you so much. And I love seeing all the stuff that you're picking up and selling and on your Instagram post. That is awesome. A lot of people filing in here. Yeah, you came over from Kelly's channel. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so we have, like I said, we have 2 birthdays in here. So we're going to go ahead and wish you guys a happy birthday with this happy birthday reel. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, my camera's still on. Happy birthday, ladies. Hope they're great ones. And since we did that, Heidi has come in. Hello, Heidi. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate you coming here. That was supposed to be Heidi. Hello, Heidi. And Carol's here. Carol, I miss you so much. You and Summer and all the guys in the Zoom working hangout. We're going to talk a little bit about why I haven't been there also. I have a lot of things to discuss tonight. So this may be a little bit longer show. I hope you have your favorite beverage. I have a Sauvignon Blanc because it is on my diet. So I'm allowed to have a glass or two. So I wanted to start by talking about my February numbers on eBay and Poshmark. And they're a little bit off. I don't know if you've ever done your numbers and they're kind of strange, but I listed 280 items in February because I list 10 a day and there were 28 days. So 280 days, right? 280 items. I sold 212 items on eBay. My average sales price was $21.94. And my gross sales on eBay were $4,650.63, which is about $700 more than I sold on eBay in January. So I was very happy with that. And then on Poshmark, I sold 57 items. My average sales price was $20.11, and my gross was $1,146. And that was a whole $20 more than I sold in January, but I sold 4 more items. So go figure. The reason I'm saying it doesn't mesh is that basically it says I've sold 279 items, and that doesn't make a lot of sense because my store is shrinking. Like in February, I had 30 items more than I have now in my store, and so really I should have sold more. So I don't know what's going on with the numbers, but anyway. So I wanted to share with you guys a screen showing you some other numbers from eBay because one of these numbers is very important because of what we're going to talk about. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And I'm so sorry, guys, for the pre-roll not having audio. That just doesn't make any sense to me. It said it had audio. Okay, so let me see if I can make that bigger. Okay, so right here, it says that right now I am 37.8% up over the last 31 days. So that is really exciting. Keep that number in mind because I'm going to be talking about this number later on. This is a very important number, guys. Try to help me remember that number, okay? But what I want you to look at also is this graph. Look how it's just going up and down and up and down. What I want to tell you guys is even though you're listing the same number of items per day, that doesn't mean that you're going to sell the same number of items per day. Currently, I am at what they call Reseller Nirvana. I'm listing 10 items per day and I'm selling more items than I'm listing, which is why my store is shrinking. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I may in April go up to 11 items per day, or I may just let it go ahead and shrink for a while. But like, look, last Saturday or Sunday, I did $305, and Saturday I did $259. Okay, no, this is the one I want to. 341 on Saturday and 267, and then look what happened on Monday, $53. Now that was a holiday. And my poor mailman on Tuesday, he had almost 40 packages. I messaged him and said, "Are you in the clock? Because I have all these packages." And he said, "Yeah, I'm working today." And so I gave him a $10 tip because I definitely didn't want to go up to the window and ship almost 40 items. So this weekend has not been as good. Today I'm at 168.73. I have probably 6 or 7 items that have not been paid for today that people bought, which is a bummer. Okay, so I want to go over, I'm going to check the chat in just a second. I want to go over and look at a couple of other things that were interesting. So this month right now, I am 30% over same period last month. And I've had no repeat buyers so far, but it's the 5th of March, right? But then I want to look at this year compared to last year. And right now I am at 11.4% higher from January to March than I was last year, January to March. So as long as I keep it at 10% or more, I'm happy with that. My net sales right now are a little bit lower than last year, which I don't really like, but those are my numbers right now I'm showing you. And like I said, we're going to bring those numbers back up in a few minutes. So I'm killing it. Well, I don't know about that. I'm killing it, but it's not too bad for working part-time and having a full-time job. And yes, and concentrating just on your business reaps rewards. That's right. Oh, it did. Yeah, because I hit the unmute button. I was on mute. I thought I was muting myself and I was muting the video. So thank you, Carol. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I have some notes here. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my notes here and see, do we have any concerns in the community? Any illness? Anyone going to the hospital? Anything we need to know about? I want you to know that you guys can talk about anything in the chat. It doesn't have to be reselling as long as it's not pornographic or you're not being respectful. By the way, I need to check and make sure. Okay, I turned the light on for Jania. She may be taking the dogs out the other door and she has to have a light. It's getting dark. So let me go ahead and talk about something that I have changed in the last 2 weeks because taking this break has been awesome. I thought a lot about my business, and you guys are going to be shocked what I did. But anyway, I changed my work schedule. I have cut my hours for my online business down by 1/3. 1/3, guys. So what it is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I stay home. At 3:00, I have to be on the clock and work remotely for my boss because my assistant leaves at 3:00. So at noon, I stop working on eBay. And I have from noon to 3:00 to do anything I want, anything for myself, my family, my friends. And we'll talk about what I'm doing in those 3 hours. So that's 9 hours a week that I have to do anything I want. Can you believe that? And then on Tuesdays, Fridays, I go into the office and I typically stay there until noon or 1:00 unless I have meetings in the afternoon, which is very rare. Most of my meetings are in the mornings. So, I'll typically leave, come home, walk the dogs, and then I'll come back and I'm working for my boss remotely for the rest of the day, like 2:30 on to 5. And so what I do is in between the phone calls and the emails, I can draft, I can take photos, I can put inventory away. But realistically, on Tuesdays and Fridays, I do about an hour to an hour and a half of work on my business. And as you guys know, when you're interrupted so much, you're not productive. So even though I'm doing an hour to an hour and a half of work, it's not as productive, right? And then on weekends, I source. So I source on weekends, and then and I don't consider that work really. I'm talking about work on the computer, like drafting and all that photographing and stuff like that. So I come home. If we don't have anything planned, like this weekend, we're having friends over all day Saturday. So if we don't have anything planned, then I'll come home and I'll work. And I've limited it to 2 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday of working on my business. Yesterday, I did no work. So today I did 3 hours and I didn't even do the 4. So I've been really, really good about stopping after 2 hours. Now on weeknights, my wife and I like to just kick back, watch TV, play with the dogs. And before every single night for like an hour or so, I would bring clothes in there and I would either take the tags off or I would fill out my inventory sheets. And my wife was used to that. Like she just knew she's going to bring clothes in here for an hour or so. Well, I'm not doing that anymore, guys. The only time I'm doing that is maybe 2 or 3 times a week when I have a bottleneck. All right. And a bottleneck in my business is when I wake up in the morning, I want something to be ready. I either want clothes that have been photographed, ready to list, or I want clothes that have been measured, ready to photograph, or I want clothes that are detagged, ready to measure. If I don't have any of those to work on, then that night for an hour, I get those things prepped. And so now she's having to ask me, well, are you bringing clothes in here tonight or not? Can we watch a murder mystery that you have to put all your concentration on, or do we have to watch something we've seen 100 times? So all that to say that cutting my hours by 1/3, you saw my number, like my number's still up. So it has not affected my sales this month. Of course, if I see that my numbers are starting to go down, then I will have to do some adjustment. All right. But for right now, that's the plan. And guys, it's so freeing because I've been told in the past that I am a workaholic. And I don't like that term associated with me because when I picture a workaholic, what I see in my mind is someone who's super stressed. They're always rushed. They're snippy as hell. They don't pay attention to others. They don't take care of themselves. They don't take care of their homes. And I don't want to be considered a workaholic. So this has really been freeing. And we'll talk about what I'm doing in the free time in a few minutes. So thank you. Yeah. That's awesome. Fantastic. You need that me time and time to do what you want. So much less stress. I'm so happy for you. That break is going to be worth it. It is. It is. So that's what I'm doing. And if you don't have any other questions, we're going to go ahead and move on. Because I am working until noon, and I typically get up at 7 or 7:30. If I get up later, which is very rare, let's just say I have a migraine or something, then I would extend it to 1:00, right? But because I want to stop at noon, I have to be actually working. Okay. So unfortunately, I have not been able to attend any live streams that are going on before noon because I want to chat with people. I want to look over, see what they're holding up. Not doing that. And I'm really, really sorry that I cannot attend those. Also, I'm not having hangouts in the morning because, again, if I'm going to stop at noon, I have to make sure that those 4 or 5 hours are completely productive. I have hung out with a few people privately to do working hangouts, and they'll tell you that, I'm typically doing that in the afternoons if I'm hanging out. I mean, I might hang out an hour, but I just can't, I can't sit there and talk. I want to be done. Right. So what am I doing now from noon to 3? Well, I thought about it because I've never had 9 hours to myself ever that I can ever remember. I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? Like the first couple of days, I was so freaking bored. I was like, what am I going to do? And so here's what I did. I went back to my first love, and that is writing. And what actually brought me to eBay in the first place is I had written a novel, and for a year and a half, I had been editing it. And because of my perfectionism, I could not get it the way I wanted. I got frustrated and I quit writing. Okay. And so I had to have something to do with my time. So I started selling on eBay as a hobby, never expecting it to grow into a business, of course. So I started writing, and I started writing again like in January. But then during my break, I really started writing because without the stress, my OCD is like virtually non-existent. So like stuff is just like coming out on the keyboard. Like I'm just writing and writing and writing. So I'm happy to say that I have opened a website. My writings are there publicly. I'm marketing in the website on social media. Those who know me very well can guess what the topic is. It is to help other people. And not even my wife knows I'm doing it. So like I have shared some snippets of the writing with people that I know, but they will never know the website because I want objective opinions and I want people to be helped by this, and it's private, and so nobody will ever know. So if you're a friend of mine, don't ask me for the link, and you know who I'm talking about in the chat. Don't ask me for the link. It's private. I want totally objective feedback. So You need to, we already did that. I'm so happy for you. That break is going to be worth it. It is. Up there went my camera like I was suspecting. That's awesome. Thank you. You never knew I wrote. Yes, I wrote. So most of it is nonfiction, but I do like to write like anecdotes and stuff. So sometimes I'll write little stories to kind of emphasize what I'm talking about. But I am basically stress-free right now. Okay, I eliminated YouTube, Instagram, Facebook for the most part, although my daughter's been posting awesome photos of my brand new granddaughter. I've just stayed off social media, and my mind is clear. I'm losing weight. I know y'all can't tell, but I've lost 13 pounds in the last few weeks, and I'm doing it on purpose. I'm on a diet, right? My skin is clear. I'm sleeping better. Anissa. And also my OCD is virtually non-existent. So my wife is like, she says, "You're so calm. Like, you're just so calm." And she's like, "Are you sure you want to go back on YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah, I do, because I miss my friends, number one. And number two, like there's been things I've been doing. I'm like, oh, I need to do a video on this. People would love to see this." And I'm like, well, I can't do a video, right? By the way, I took my videos down. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I took them down, and I want to give you guys a tip. If you ever decide to take a break and take your videos down, I learned a big lesson from my friend David, Thrifty Dad, years ago. He deleted all of his videos, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or he was just mad on, and he accidentally deleted them. But whenever I was sick or I was feeling down, there was this one live stream that he and I did together that was hysterical. And some of you may remember it. And so when I would go to his channel and I would watch that live stream and I would laugh and I would just, it would make me feel so good. And one time I went over there and it was gone. And I messaged him like, "What the hell? Where's my video?" And he's like, I deleted them. And he goes, "Beth, don't ever delete your videos, because there may be some live streams that you want to revisit, special times, people who are no longer in your life. They may not even be here on this earth, and you can't see them because you deleted them." So thank you, David. If you watch this video, I know you probably don't remember giving me that tip, but and also when you put your videos back up, me and a friend practiced this before I took them down. You will lose your comments that were in the video, but you will still keep the view number. And when you put them all back up, like let's say you put 50 back up, your subscribers won't get 50 notifications saying Beth put 50 videos back up. And I haven't put all the videos back up yet because I'm trying to organize them into playlists and stuff like that. So do you remember that? Do you remember that, Rita? That was the one where we were kind of drinking and I had written a song and I sang it, and it was fun. It was just the funnest time. So it's so great that you can pursue something you really love. Yeah. And I still, when I retire, Maggie, I have I'll tell you what, I'm nervous about the audition for the singing group, for the Sweet Adelines. I've never auditioned for anything in my life. And that's one thing that's keeping me from doing it. And the other thing is the traveling. I don't have time to travel right now. So, but that is on my list for maybe 4 or 5 years from now, because they practice at my church. Like, it's right there. So, anyway, the only stress that I have right now that I can think of is caregiving. It's very stressful to caregive for people who don't live in the same town that you live in. And also things have been like needed repair around the house. Like we've had a handyman here all last week and he's coming back tomorrow to finish up. That kind of stuff stresses me out. But other than that, I feel great, guys. So, they're usually very supportive about the audition process. I haven't sung in so many years. I'm going to have to get with Kimmy and practice. That's what I'm going to have to do. So, maybe she can help me out with that. Beth, can you do anything to put your mind? You can do anything you put your mind to. You got this. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate the phone call a couple weeks ago too. I had so many people reaching out to me, and I was just like, no, I'm fine. Okay, so now I'm excited to announce some of the new channel features that I've thought of that we're going to do. Think depending on when Maggie and I schedule our next tag talk, I'm planning on possibly doing my next tag talk. That would be tomorrow's the 6th, the 13th, okay, of March. That's a Tuesday. But the format's going to be totally different. And I'm also going to extend the sale. So right now the sale's been 12 hours. It's going to be extended. And I haven't decided how long, but it's going to be several days. So people can go, because not everybody can watch a show in 12 hours. Like, people have a life, right? And then I'm going to do it by themes. So one night I will do like plus size dresses, and then another night I'll do like plus size tops. I'm going to do it that way. And I'm only going to do it once a month because I've been doing it for a while. I think I've had like 8 or 9 sales. And from what I'm seeing, I think it's better to do it once a month because it gets a chance for people to get money back in their account, for one thing. And if you do it every 2 weeks, they're like, well, I just bought something 2 weeks ago. I don't need to buy something else. So it's going to be once a month, and the format's going to be very different, but I think you're going to like it. And another thing I'm going to do is, it's a new series. It's called Pick My Wardrobe. And that's a thing. I need to go back a little bit. I will be doing some hangouts, but they're going to be between noon and 3 because it doesn't really have anything to do with my business. It'll be things like if I'm detagging items, it'll be like a haul, and I'll be detagging and showing you what I got, and you can work sometime between noon and 3, Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And then, but this new one, which will be coming up, and I want to do it quite often since I'm losing weight. Nothing in my closet fits me. Like, this is too big, but I'm not going to get rid of this. I love it. I need a new wardrobe, guys, and I want you to help me pick my wardrobe. So what we'll do is on live, I will show you my eBay store. We'll look at my size, and I might say, hey, I need a tunic to go with these black pants. And you guys are going to help me pick 3 or 4 tunics from my store. I'll go out to my inventory room and get them. I'll try them on live, model them for you, and then you get to vote. And whichever one you think is best, the majority rules, I'm buying that tunic for myself. We're going to gradually do that. We're going to fill up my closet, guys. I'm going to empty my closet and put it with all new stuff that fits. And then hopefully by the end of that series, I'll have lost more weight and go down another size. So I've gone down 1 size so far, and I really need help because some of you guys are, especially like Maggie, y'all are more fashion conscious than I am. And, looking at my skin tone, what you think looks good on me. So we're going to look for that. I've already kind of got those put in my planner a little bit. The next thing we're going to do on my channel is something I really need you guys help with. And that is when I was taking videos down, sometimes it's good to take videos down because you notice things you never noticed before. I noticed that some of the videos that were getting the largest viewership were product reviews. I've been doing product reviews for a while, things that I use in my business, things that I buy personally that I either like or I don't like. And I've signed up with Amazon affiliate links. Okay. And for Amazon affiliate links, and if any of you do it, I would love tips. One of the things is you have to make 3 sales within 180 days, or they will totally cut you off and you cannot apply again. My understanding is you can't apply again. So what I would like to know from you guys is there something that you plan on buying from Amazon within the next 2 or 3 months? If there is, if you want to share it with me, message me the link. I will make an affiliate link for you. And then you can buy it through my affiliate link. I'll probably make a whole 3 cents, but it will keep me in the program. All right. And then if there's something that you think you want me to do a product review on, I will make those priority. Okay. So like my bags that I buy for my inventory, I can do a video on that and send you a link. my buttoner, which is in the other room. Deb, I bought this. What is that thing called, Deb? It was here just a second ago. And it's so little I can't find it. It's that little Dritz snag remover from, I think, Deb, you told us about it, that takes snags out of sweaters. I also have the Dritz, dungaree buttons that I replace buttons on jeans with. If there's something you can think of, I've got my, they cut you off, Deb. You were on it. Oh, were you on it and they cut you off? Yeah. Do you know, Deb, can I buy things from my own from my own Amazon? And would that count if I use an affiliate link? I have a feeling it won't, because I have my parents, my boss, my wife, they all shop, but they all shop from my Amazon account. And so I have a feeling that probably it's tied to that. So, oh, yes, what? What was, oh, yes, Deb? Also, another thing about affiliate links, guys, that I didn't know is I tried to sign up for the program months ago and it kept telling me that my account was closed. And I'm like, my account is not closed. Like, I buy from Amazon like every 3 days. There's no way. And what I found out, the way you have to do it is you have to open your browser in an incognito mode and then you can sign up and it works. So what's so funny is that I signed up for Amazon affiliate links about 2 weeks before I took my channel down. And then when I took my channel down, I really wasn't planning on coming back, guys. I was just so burnt out. And then I thought, so I just canceled my affiliate links. So stupid. And then, so last week I thought, well, I wonder if they'll let me, and I put on their reason when they said, why did you cancel? I said, there was an error in the application process. So I tried it again and they signed me up again. So even though you get out of it, you can get back in it. So you think so? The snag puller. Yeah, you were the one that told me about the snag puller. So you can help me, guys, just by, letting me know if there's something, I have my shelves. I have my Z rack was bought on Amazon. My light kit was bought on Amazon. I don't know about my mannequins. That was years ago. My Rolo labels I buy on Amazon. I'm just trying to think of some things I bought on Amazon that maybe you could use, because I really want to get 3 sales within 2 or 3 months. I don't want to hold it out to 180 days. I just really don't. So what did I do with my glasses? Okay, we got to go start shipping here because I noticed that some people are starting to pay. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything else in my notes that I missed? So, guys, I hope you like the new rebranding of the channel. I was trying to make it like calm and, stuff like that. So what I have to do now is I have to move you guys over to a different window. So I can get some of these things shipped because I don't have a lot of stuff, but yeah, I noticed somebody else has paid. And I noticed the lady's going to, she said she was going to open up her return because she found a tiny hole. But then the last message, she says, well, I'm going to see if I can fix it. And so I don't know. She says she really liked the sweater, but I missed a hole. So I was like, oh, yes, about the snag puller. Yeah. I have tried it once, but it's super small. And like I said, I kept it in a little thing. Oh, here it is. Like, this thing is so tiny. Look how tiny that is. And I'm going to have to get something to put it in because it's going to get lost. I'm trying to keep it in the packaging, but look how little this thing, it's already bent and I only used it one time. Look how little this thing is. I couldn't even find it. So it's called a Dritz Snag Nabbit. So I have used it, Deb. And I think I have a couple in my car that are going to need a snag or two taken out. I'm so happy you're back. The rebranding of the show is great. Well, yeah, it's great, but it would have been a lot better with the music, Rita. I mean, I was so mad. I worked so hard on that. Hey, Glenn is here. Hey, Hip Flip and Mama, hope I don't forget your sale on Tuesday, Jean says. Jean, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what I've got here to ship for you guys. Oh, I also got some new, they don't have my bags anymore. Remember the bag that had all the little hearts and everything? This is the new one. I don't know if you guys like this, but it doesn't matter because they are gone. Those other ones I had, they were perfect. Because my store is called 10 of Hearts. Those bags were perfect. I use them for years, and they've replaced them with this one. So I don't know. I don't know how I like it. So looks like I have, I hadn't had any Poshmark sales until about 2 hours ago. I think this might be one of them. All right, let's take a look at this one. It sold for $15, which gives me a $10 profit by the time they take away the their fees and then my cost of goods. StreamYard has changed a little bit. It doesn't. That's probably why I couldn't do the That's probably why I couldn't do the sound. It looks different. So anyway, this is just a really cute dress barn dress, size 18, sold for $15. So going to go ahead and ship that out. And I've already got most of my thank you notes filled out, at least with my name and everything. My Rolo printer was like, it had like 7 labels in it. And so I just took the 7 labels out and reloaded it before the show because I didn't want y'all to have to wait for me to change my Rolo printer. And it's deciding it's not ready. Okay, so this goes to Michelle in Minnesota. So thank you, Michelle. It says it's printing, but man, my Rolo printer is slow. I use, for those of you who don't know, I use the padded flat rate envelopes for all my Poshmark sales simply because they're free. I don't do anything fancy. I don't put them in the fancy heart poly mailers because those cost me money. So, but I do put a nice thank you card in there. And my thank you cards are actually playing cards. So I do get a lot of good, I do get a lot of feedback for the way I package items. Lately, my feedback on eBay, I'm getting a lot of feedback like, you can trust this seller. This seller is very trustworthy. I'm wondering, I guess maybe there are sellers right now that are ripping people off because, I mean, I've always had good feedback, but I've never seen them use so much the word trust. So that's kind of interesting to me. Let me know if you've had feedback like that recently on eBay. Hey, we got one down. I think I got 14, and like I said, I got like 6 that are waiting to pay. I have to kind of go, oh my gosh, Kimberly's here. Hey, Kimberly, I was just talking about you. Are your ears burning? I have small accessories to my sewing machine and a zip makeup bag. Yeah, I'm probably going to put it in some kind of thing. So, Kimmy, I was talking about you because eventually I want to join what's called the Sweet Adelines. And they have an audition process, and I haven't sung in years publicly. And so I was telling everybody maybe I should, get you to help me practice because I need to get those pipes, Okay, this sold for $22.30. Now this is a Gloria Vanderbilt. Why does the StreamYard look like this so weird when I share? Okay, so it's Gloria Vanderbilt jeans slimming 20W. The only Gloria Vanderbilt jeans that I purchase anymore at the thrift have to be the all-around slimming, or they have to be new with tags. I did list a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt just plain Amandas today, but they were new with tags. Other than that, I don't really purchase unless they are patterned or they're there's just really something super special about them. Otherwise, I really don't get much money for them, and they're not worth it. I've stopped picking up a lot of jeans. Number one, they're very heavy. I can fit 5 pairs of jeans or 6 pairs of jeans in a box, so that's like what, 5 or 6 pounds. And let me tell you, when you're lifting a box from the very top shelf and it's 5 or 6 pounds and you're 61 years old, it is not fun. So I've tried to just, stay away from jeans unless I really, really like them. So these go in a flat rate envelope for $7.60. And then I've got my business card. This goes to Stephanie, and she lives down the road in Katy, Texas, about 45 minutes from me. I'm surprised she didn't ask me if she wanted me to meet her somewhere. I have a lot of people like that want me to meet them somewhere. So how are sales, guys, for you? Like I said, this weekend's been kind of slow. Not because people aren't buying, but because they're not paying. Maggie, are your sales still doing well, dear? I was looking at their website the other day. Crazy that you brought that up. Yeah, they practice at my church, Kimmy. It would, but like I was telling Maggie, I'm scared to death I've never auditioned for anything in my life. And other than I think maybe a play or two, but not singing, and also the traveling, because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to want to travel with them. So probably I'm going to be retiring in 4 to 5 years. And so probably when I retire, of course, I'd practice with you. I saw that prefer auditions to be for musicals. I love me some singing. Well, I was just thinking we're going to be hanging out tomorrow. So I was thinking if I put you on StreamYard, we can play a musical, and we can, instead of talking, we can just sing while we're working. How's that? Because I really can't talk while I'm working. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that I've cut my hours down. I'm stopping at noon, so I have to really, I can't talk much, Your sales are doing very well, Maggie. When we do the next tag talk, maybe you can give us an update. For those of you who have not seen the last 2 tag talks, you need to go back and watch. I looked at Maggie's store. We talked about some things she could change and to help her be less stressed and make more sales, and she is killing it right now. Usually for a Sweet Adeline's audition, they give you the audition songs and give you a certain amount of time to learn the music before auditioning. So I take it you have to memorize the songs, right? Deb said I had 4 sales over the weekend for my Etsy shop. 4 scrunchies went out to new homes. Oh, by the way, if you make a sale during the show, I forgot to put that banner up. Let me know. You have to let me know what you sold, though, and I will play a song for you to congratulate you. Yeah, look at all these people coming in. It makes me feel so good because, I thought nobody would even notice I was gone, and I was getting messages in my box, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. People noticed that I wasn't there. That made me feel really nice. All right. Oops, I should share this first. Okay, this just sold for $16.41. I took a very low offer of $8, but I've had it since last August. So I've had some really low ball offers this weekend. $5, $3. Like, what the hell? Like, who in their right mind? I think I did sell one item for $5 simply because I'd had it forever. If I've had it for a year or more, I'll usually let it go for that. But I did go through the items that I had 15 items that had been listed for 2 years. I took them down and I looked at them and I said, do I want to put this back in my store? Most of them were from wholesale boxes, or they were given to me, or they were just flat out flaws in them. And about half of the 15 I kept and relisted, and the other half I donated or trashed. So anyway, nothing special about this top. Again, it was listed last August, and it's gone through the process of being marked down, and I went ahead and took the $8, but it was at 1:00 yesterday. So I think that was at a time when I hadn't had very many sales, and I was just like, look, I'm going to take this sale, I'm going to take this offer, and hopefully make more sales. And I did, but they're not paying. This goes to Kimberly in Arkansas. Thank you, Kimberly. And I'm trying to see. Hopefully, my hangout will be Wednesday. I think Thursday I have to take my dad to the doctor. So I don't know. I'm still trying to find that out. Okay, so here's what I'm doing now. I used to put a thank you sticker here to seal the package, right? But now, since I got these really cool, like I was putting the mailing label here, and then they couldn't see the cool design. So what did you think I did on the front? I put the thank you sticker in the middle. Does that look cool? And then I seal it with the what do you call it? The shipping label. And I've had several people shipping feedback this week saying they liked my packaging. So it took me a couple of days to figure that out. I'm like, they can't see the design. This is dumb. And I was like, duh. Okay, so it cost $4.15 to ship it to Arkansas. So, I made a little bit of money on that one. Not a whole lot, but hey, a profit is a profit, right, Maggie? I think Maggie's starting to figure that out, that as long as you're making more than you're spending, you're doing great. And to not look at each individual item, but look at your overall net profit, and keep your cost of goods down, and keep your office supplies and all that, as cheap as possible. What am I missing here? Yes, that was cool. Last time I sold something on the show. Yes, it was. And that was a motorcycle part, wasn't it, Glenn? Yes, they want to make sure you can memorize the music, then hold your part against the others. You would audition in a quartet. So in other words, if I'm singing alto, they're singing soprano, I'm blending with them, right? And I'm not like, because there are some people who can't do that. They hear somebody else singing a different way and they can't keep their part going. And I understand that. I've sung in choirs before where there were people who could not do that. And it's a drag. I used to be a soprano, but now I think I'm an alto. And so I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay, these pants sold for $16.99. This is the one I took the best offer on of $8. They were listed in May of 2021. So, guys, do y'all sell this brand? Because years ago, I was told this brand was good. It's Rock and Republic. Women's jeans, straight leg, 8. They're distressed. I don't know. That little parentheses there, that used to mean that it was listed on Mercari. So that's how long I've had it, because I haven't been on Mercari for ages. So yeah, I'm getting them out of here. Good riddance. R26, just making sure, because guys, I make mistakes on live. So this goes to Diane in Minnesota. Unfortunately, my least favorite state, but we'll give her a pass. Rita knows about my adventures in Minnesota when my daughters and I were basically kidnapped for 3 days. And I just can't make myself go back to Minnesota. I just can't do it. I love people who live there, but don't want to ever step ground on that. Okay, where's my tape gun? This goes in a flat rate envelope for $7.60. So yeah, not a whole lot of profit on that, but at least it's profit. It's profit. It says I paid $1.75 for it though. Thank you. I think you're talking about me, Deb. I missed you too. I just sold a t-shirt for $5 that I had listed for 4 years. Are you talking about during the show, Maggie? My sales are steady, Rita says, but I put my store on vacation. I'm redoing the garage for my inventory, so I'm off all week getting it done, so I can't be better or organized and have more space. Rita, if you want to do a hangout, think about it. That's great, Rita. I spent today reorganizing my office in between playtime with my granddaughter. Awesome. Yeah, it was a sprocket. Okay. Yeah, lead, tenor, baritone, bass. Yeah. Hey, Texas Bandits here. Welcome. You need to set your camera up for tonight's show outside. Chamber of Commerce evening, glorious. I don't think I understand that. Oh, because the evening is so glorious. No, I guess I could, but that all my shipping stuff is here. It's great to see you here, Texas Bandit. I'm going to make sure that you have a wrench. Do you have a wrench? No, you do not. Okay, let me go over and take care of that. You should have a wrench. All right, Texas Bandit is now moderator. Okay. Oh my gosh, look who showed up. Craig. Craig, I've been talking about you. No, I haven't. Found 40 small shipping boxes at the bins today. Well, that's going to save you some money. Okay, why did my label not print? Yeah, PITA. Yeah. There was a time that I used to get Glenn and Craig confused because they used to come in almost like within 5 minutes of each other. And I always think maybe they're the same person and they have multiple personalities and one is Craig and one is Glenn. But now that I know who they are, I know they're not the same person, but I would get them mixed up constantly. Goose finally wised up and put a ring on it. Yes, we have to say congratulations, Kimmy. I wish I had a, well, I do have kind of like a little thing here I can do. Woohoo! Congratulations, Kimmy and Goose. So excited. And I'm going to be invited to the wedding. Rock and Republic are not great sellers. Rock and Revival are, but I don't often find them. Yeah, he is a keeper. Not during the show. Okay. I'm easy to pick out. Only one not blue. Yeah, I gotcha. Harry Humstone is here. Hey, Harry, let me make sure you've got a wrench too. I mean, you've been here many, many times. Let me just double check here. Yeah, he has a wrench. Okay, good job. All right. Not falling down. Great to have you here, Harry. Yeah, everybody's saying hello to here. Bill Stoner's here. Holy cow, I haven't seen you in ages. Bill has a wrench. Okay, just double checking here. Got to box up a set of 36 Comets. Sold for $200. Way to go. You okay? Hey, Carol's here. Look at this. Just got back from thrifting. I hope you found a lot of great stuff, Carol. Awesome. Okay, just saw that one. Melissa says, I used to get Craig and Glenn confused too. Yeah, and for some reason, I used to get Mike the Crazy Card and who's the other one, guys? I used to always, Greg, DuPage Picker. For some reason, just mixed up. Probably because they always came in. Heidi, I just sold a ceramic Christmas Village cottage for $29.95. During the show, Heidi? Did you sell it during the show? Let me know. It's got to be during the show. Otherwise, I would be playing songs all night long. We're on the honor system, guys. I know y'all are going to tell me. I got to get the shipping here. I'm going to be here all night. I told my wife it'd probably be a little bit later tonight because we got so much going on. I hope you guys like all of my announcements tonight. If you join me late, please go back and rewatch. Sorry about the pre-roll though. I don't know. I can't believe. Okay, this goes to Catherine in Florida. Thank you, Catherine. And didn't even show it to you guys. I think Maggie and I talked about this brand at one time. It's Norton McNaughton. Norton McNaughton. I can't even talk. It sold for $22.88. It's been listed since October. And I've kind of stopped picking these up because a lot of these dresses, I think, had something else to go with them. And I passed on a couple of those yesterday when I went thrifting because I was like, I don't know. I think they may have, but they didn't say they were part of a two-piece set. So I don't know. stop sharing the screen, and of course my camera went off. You guys, for some reason my old icon is still, my old thumbnail is still on StreamYard. Let's see this. Can I give her a card? Yeah. This goes to Catherine in Florida. You know, if YouTube becomes stressful again for me, I might give it up, but it's just too much a part of my life. It's my socialization. This weighs 9.7 ounces, rounding up to 10 ounces. So it's shipping to Florida for $4.88. I charged $6.99 shipping, so I made a little bit on that shipping. Sunday night with Beth. Yeah, you get, okay, so I'm looking to see if Winter Dawn Heidi said, yeah. Okay, Glenn just got an offer. Let's see if you can sell it. Did you like the offer? Here comes the cha-ching. So just sold some jeans, Maggie said. Oh, man, I've had some $3 and $5 offers this weekend, and I took one of the $5. Slow day. Yeah. It's so weird. I showed my numbers earlier in the show, and it's just bizarre how one day I can make so much money, and the next day it's like nothing. There's no sense. Okay, Maggie, hold on just a second. I'm waiting for Heidi to reply to me. This thing is coming out super crooked. I just changed my Rollo, and it does not, it's coming out super crooked. You're going to have to listen to it calibrate again. I mean, as long as they can, I'm sorry, I'm going to cover up there. But as long as they can, you know, scan that tracking, I'm going to keep, it looks kind of tacky, but I'm not going to waste labels. Oh, guys, I'm not happy with my Rollo. My Rollo and I just are not getting, I wish I had my Dymo back. I really do. Heidi didn't answer me. I sell some Blu-ray movies. Typically get about 5 to 6 free shipping. Had an offer today for one at 99 cents. No, I can't even ship for that. I know. I have $40 offer on a 4-inch sterling silver jiggler. What the heck is a jiggler? I don't even know what that is. Is that something to do with drinking? Heidi said yes during the show. Okay, guys, so we are going to play this song for Maggie and Heidi. And congratulations, ladies. Okay, gave me a chance to take a sip of wine. Congratulations, ladies. I'm so happy for you. Bill said got paid about a half an hour ago for a Vera Bradley garment. Not sure when it sold. How many fingers is 4 inches here? Okay, this next one sold for $23.58. It is a JM collection. This is another one. I don't know, Maggie and I have talked about this or not, but I've been picking these up because they do seem to sell. This is a knit paisley top, extra large. Really, really cute. And it showed up really nice on the color wheel. Look at that. There's no doubt in anybody's mind what color that is. So we're going to ship that one right now. Excuse me. All right. Let's see who this is going to. This is going to Carol in North Carolina. Woohoo. Speaking of North Carolina, where is Santa Berry? He was supposed to be here. I talked to him yesterday. I am going to go to North Carolina and visit Barry in October. He's taking me to the Land of Oz. Anybody on the East Coast that wants to meet up with us, meet us either at the Land of Oz or in North Carolina. Well, I don't remember where the Land of Oz is, but I know it's not in that state. So now we have to drive a little bit. All right, so this one weighs 8.4, so I will round it up to 9 ounces. And it will ship for $4.88 again. My desk needs to be cleaned off so badly. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's something I can do tomorrow when Kimmy and I hang out. It's not printing. And it was straight this time. So, yay. Fixed it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is an Erica dress. Erica Taylor, I think. Erica Taylor dress sold for $28.66. It's been listed since October. Very nice, very cute. I don't know. Craig, is your StreamYard changed? Because when you present things, you got to do all this weird stuff. Finding the window. Anyway, this was a cute dress. It's like a muumuu. Yeah, muumuu, Kafgan. Again, the color wheel was very helpful on that one. And let's see who this is going to. And she wrote, "Thank you, God bless." I love it when they write nice notes. And this is going to Vicky in Arkansas. Thank you, Vicky. It's like those little double one-shot glass mixers, something to do with alcohol. I kind of figured it was. I'm sure my grandfather had one of those because he had like a little bar. And he didn't drink a lot, but he would always, I remember he used to always make my parents these weird drinks that he would hear about. He would just make one, but everybody would have one. They all had weird names. Oh my God, I love it. Not sure what that was for, but she loved it. This is rounding up to 12 ounces. This will take $4.81 to go to Arkansas. So I made a little bit on that one. Come on. It's so slow, guys. It just irritates me. I don't understand. It's supposed to be fast. There's always time to drink wine. Yep, that's what I'm doing. It says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And it's on my diet. Like now, probably 4 or 5 glasses isn't on my diet, but you know, if I gain a pound, it's okay. And my wife and I are cheating. You know, every once in a while we cheat. Like if we have something to celebrate, like we have 3 anniversaries, so of course we're going to celebrate. And or if we have company over from out of town, of course we're going to take them to a nice dinner. So we are cheating like every 3 weeks or so, just so that we stick on it. This one I took too low of an offer on, but I went ahead and did it. It's over 2026 and it was listed in November. I don't know why I took so little for this because it was a beautiful top. It was on one of my hauls. I probably was on a plus size clothing sale. It's a gold metallic Catherine's top and it's got pin tucking. It was just beautiful. But like I said, I take offers when the sales are slow and, you know, to make other sales. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to take the sucker, not look back. I mean, I can go pick up those tops, you know, over and over again. This goes to Tina, Teena, in Ohio. Thank you, Tina. I think I just got another Poshmark sale, but I'm not going to ship it right now. I don't know, guys. Do I still seem calmer to you or do I seem more stressed to you? I think I'm calmer. My wife thinks I'm calmer. She's like, I don't want you to go back to the way you were. Oh, yeah. I can't remember feeling this stress-free since we got married. Okay, this ships for $420, so that was a good shipping cost for me. $420. It's one of my lowest shipping costs. Haven't been on StreamYard in over a month. Okay, well, I don't know. When I tried to share my new pre-roll, which I was so proud of that I worked so hard on, my audio wasn't on, and I don't know why. But it like muted everything, like a default, I guess. And then by the time I realized it, the pre-roll was almost over. And it's just, I don't know, it's just looking different. That was the other thing. When I decided to take my channel down, I'm like, oh no, I just spent over $200 on the premium StreamYard 3 months ago. I can't use it now. What a waste. Calories don't count on Sunday. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Good thing. This sold for $19.98. It was listed in November. I typically, for skirts, I typically take a lot less on skirts because number one, there's not that much fabric. And number two, I can find these over and over again. This Ralph Lauren skirt. So I accepted that. Send Tina a note and tell her I said hello. Sorry, I already closed the package, Craig. You were, well, I was too slow reading the comments. Kimberly says, I'm calling it a night. Much love and blessings, friends. Catch you in the morning, Beth. Glad to see you live. Kimmy, thank you so much. Thank you for all your support, talking, and making me sane. If I don't have any sales on a particular day, I have been almost always accepting the first offer to get things moving. That's what I do, Maggie. It's pretty much what you have to do. Once you make a sale, typically you'll start making other sales. That's just how it is in my case with clothing. Now, if you sell something else, I don't know. But oh God, did I spell her name right? Her name is Margaret, and she lives in Massachusetts. Thank you, Margaret. I kind of had to squeeze an R in there. What else do you guys want to talk about? Please don't talk about political stuff because I know nothing. I can't keep my head in the sand right now about political stuff, so I can't really comment. Like I've been off of all social media, everything. I don't even know what's happening in the world. Like my wife was like, "Did you hear about this? Did you hear about?" I'm like, "I didn't hear anything." This ships for $431. Like I said, small amount of fabric. So if anything, I made money on the shipping. Kimmy's going to come over here one day and get the rest of my appliance parts and my hard goods, I think. She got some of them, some of the appliance parts the last time she was here. But I'm handing that over to her. I am going to put my appliance parts videos back up on pretty soon, guys. I'm just trying to get the playlist together. All right, this is 2623. This is a Levi's 505 women's jeans. I hardly ever pick up Levi's anymore. I mean, I don't know. I like these because they had the little stars right there on them. They're embroidered. I thought that was kind of a little bit unique. The hems were great. That's probably why I picked them up. But I typically stay away. There's my camera again. I typically stay away from Levi's right now because this just hasn't been a big seller. So 2623. Let's see who this goes to. Then I'll check the chat in just a second, guys. All right. Hopefully I have another flat rate envelope here somewhere. I started at 7. Is this a better time for you guys on the East Coast? Normally I start at 8, but I knew I had a lot to talk about. And so if you think this is a better time for you, I'll be like, I made dinner like early today and it worked out just fine. So if you like this time, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. If somebody ever talks to Adam, I don't know that Adam knows that I'm back on. Please let him know. All right, this goes $7.60. That's a lot of money coming out. I don't have any sales on a particular day. I haven't almost. Okay, I already read that. Good night, Kimmy. We're just telling Kimmy good night. Yeah, I'll see Kimmy tomorrow. She's local to me now, so we can go have lunch. We can go have dinner. We've been thrifting a couple of times. She and Goose and I went to a flea market, which I almost passed out. But now I have a fan on my neck. Oh, someone declined my offer. That's fine. You're going to offer me $5 on something I just listed? No, I counter offered. They declined it. That's fine. I don't take it personally. All right, this is a Live and Let Live top for $29.96, guys. I found out the other day that I picked up a dress yesterday, I think it was, that was a Live and Let Live, and it had a tag for Tractor Supply. I didn't know Tractor Supply sold Live and Let Live. Who would have thunk it? That doesn't mean it's cheap, though, just because it's from Tractor Supply. But anyway, that's kind of cute. It looks kind of puffy. I'm wondering if maybe my ceiling fan was on at that time and it was kind of flying it away. I try to turn my ceiling fan on low when I'm taking photos, but that kind of makes me think the ceiling fan was blowing it a little bit. So this goes to, looks like her name is Maureen. Maureen in California, San Jose. Thanks, Maureen. So do you guys think eBay is ever going to have eBay open again? Because I don't think they're ever going to spend the money on us. Like, the price for eBay open was really expensive to begin with. Probably most of the money that we spent went to the party on Thursday night because they always hired a really popular band. And so, they had to fuss up some money. And I don't think that they're going to be willing to do that again. I mean, usually by February of that year, we know if there's going to be an eBay open. So I'm not thinking they're going to, I know they're not going to do it this year. Usually by February, you get the notice. So look, going to California, $5.17 for something that weighs hardly nothing. Because I'm in Texas. Still got 13 people hanging with me. I appreciate if you would hit the thumbs up before you go. That would be great. I'm trying to get some more subscribers. So if you know anybody that's a reseller that want to come in here, and like I said, I'm going to get the rest of those videos put up. Okay, this one sold for $26.98. This is a really cute, I guess it's a sweater dress. And there it is. It's a really cute sweater dress, huh? Draped front. Really cute. Color wheel. Yeah, I like it. And I think it was pretty, I don't know how much it weighed, but we'll see in just a second. So it was listed in February and it sold for $26.98. So they probably used a coupon or something. I didn't look. So it's 2 pounds. So gotta go on a flat rate. Goes to Carrie in Minnesota again. I just get all this trauma comes up in all these memories. Maybe I should just block Minnesota. No, I'm not going to do that. I just, can't even say the word. I tape them this way over there. So I got a new ceiling fan. It's working out pretty good. Guy's been doing a lot of work on our house. And we've been having a heck of a time finding a handyman that will show up. They come and then they say they're going to send us an invoice and come back. They never show up. I don't know. We don't have that many difficult things. But electricians say they're going to come back. They never show up. You know, again, it's not anything difficult. You know, do you want to work or not? Do you need the money? Guess not. All right. I'm getting down to the end here. Let's see what we got here. This is a Joe Boxer. I don't know why I got this. This is a repeat buyer. Her name is Marcy. So for $16.99, it's a child's dress. And I don't know why I bought it. Because I don't normally buy children's clothes. There's got to be a reason. It could have been in a wholesale order. I don't know. It's cute, but I don't normally sell children's clothes. So I'm thinking, let me see when that was listed. August. Yeah, I think that was probably, it's a hoodie terry cloth dress. I think that might have been in my wholesale box that I got from T's Auctions for You. So, yeah. Sometimes I'll get some clothes for my granddaughter, and then my daughter will say, I really don't want that. And then I might list it, but that wasn't, that was a size 14, the girls. Joe Boxer, though, I got some Joe Boxer. Joe Boxer sells really fast for me. I did get some Joe Boxer dresses yesterday. They will sell, and their cover-up sell. I mean, not for a whole lot, but they will sell. I don't know. It's a good brand for me. Maggie, do you sell Joe Boxer at all? I don't know. Or anybody else? I'm asking Maggie because Maggie's the thrift shop fashionista. 504 is the shipping on that one. Uncircumcised Andy, hi. What percentage do you promote your clothings at? I use the automated where I do, currently I'm doing 20% cap, 5% below or above trending. It seems to be working well for me right now. I don't know what happened to that one. It's gone. I'm missing that one. I don't have it. Weird. Okay, so for $17.59, it is a Banana Republic. Thought I picked it up, but obviously I didn't. Banana Republic dress. Black and white stripe. It looks like it's a knit of some sort. Nothing fancy. It's not in my basket, so I guess maybe they paid for it recently during the show, possibly. Because the only one I have is this other one from Poshmark, I guess. All right, this was a Poshmark sale that I just had a little while ago. It sold for $15. I think she offered me $10 for it. And then I said no way, and I countered at $15 because I get a 10%. I get a $10 profit on anything I sell on Poshmark for $15. Never heard of this brand before. It is Premier International Women's Dress Denim. It was a button up. It had pockets. It was listed way back in July. So like normally on eBay, it would have been discounted a lot. But like I said, she offered me $10 for it. And I don't really, there's my camera again. I don't really look too much at the date sometimes. So let's just download this label real quick. See, this is going to Cynthia in Glen Heights, Texas. I don't know where that is, but thanks, Cynthia. Okay. I'm out of thank you notes. Christy's here. Christy, I sold it once, a pair of pajamas, you think? Yeah, I did sell a pair of pajamas today, but they haven't paid. And it was a really weird brand I never heard before. And they haven't been listed long, but they haven't paid. So I even before the show, like about an hour before the show, I sent invoices out and I said, I am shipping tonight. Please make payment. And I think that one that I don't have just paid. So that's typically what I do. And tell them, look. And then tomorrow I'll say, hey, we've already shipped. Please make payment. I keep bugging them when I think about it. Okay, mark that as shipped. Let's see. Last thing I installed was a tankless water heater. I had to put it in a whole new breaker box. Let me move you guys over so I'm not having to lean over. And what else did he say? Had to put it in a whole new breaker box in the house. Love never running out of hot water now. Oh, that's awesome. You don't feel so crazy for promoting so high then? Yeah. And I have gone up as high as 16.5%. And the problem with that is if you ever decide to take it down, eBay slaps your hand for that. So you have to really consider, what you're going to make. Casey the Rockstar Flipper did a couple of videos this past week about promoted listings, the procedure changing. I really didn't understand it. The first one he did, he went back on the second video and retracted what he said. He said he misunderstood, but I didn't even understand the retracted one. So I'm just keep on listing. That's all. I just keep on listing. And because basically, like if your shipping goes up, everybody's shipping goes up. If your promoted listings rules change, everybody promoted listings change. It affects everybody. So I don't worry about it. Okay. The final value fees go up. It doesn't matter. Everybody's final fees go up. So you just keep on listing and plugging through it. Don't take it personally because everybody else is having the same issue. Why won't eBay make immediate payment required upon purchase? I don't know. I mean, when I went in 2018, people were in the microphone standing there asking them that. And they kept saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. That was 2018. So there's a reason. We don't know what it is. It's stupid. But it's not going to keep me from selling on the platform. And most of mine eventually make payment on the last day. And if they don't make payment, I just relist it. I don't block them because I have had people come back and say, hey, I forgot about this item and, I forgot I bought it and I'm going to repurchase it. So I don't block them for not paying. I only block them for negative feedback. If negative feedback, I block them for because they should not give me negative feedback. I offer 60-day free returns. Or if they give me a false INAD that I think is really stupid, like the lady that said that the t-shirt, it was a pajama shirt with a sloth. You guys remember that awesome shirt, a sloth. She sent it back. She said that it was so highly smelling of laundry detergent that she wasn't even going to bother washing it. And she attached a thumbnail of a picture of a Tide bottle in the picture that she attached. Like, I use unscented detergent, okay? And so then when it came back, we do the sniff test. So I sniffed it, Jania sniffed it. It didn't smell like anything. It just smelled like a shirt. So I reported her for that and I blocked her. It's just ridiculous, If it really, really smelled strong, then I wouldn't have, but stupid. It looks like Premier International Trademark is registered at Dollar General. Probably. There's a one dress, Bill. It's yellow or white, and maybe both. There may be two different ones. They have fish on them, just fish, all over fish. I know they sold for like $3 at Dollar General because they had the Dollar General tag on them. And I sold both of those dresses like almost immediately. And one of them I got like almost $30 for. The other one I didn't get quite as much, but you would be really surprised what you can get from Dollar General that will sell. You stop promoting, you were severely punished. Yes, it happens. I started about 2 months ago promoting at 10% across the board. I reduced my sales promotion to compensate. Yeah, I was at 10%. And then when somebody told me, I guess it was the eBay lady that called me, she told me about the automated. And I went over there and I started looking at some of the brands that I sell, and their trending was 11.5. And I'm like, so here I am at 10% and they're at 11.5. No wonder I'm not getting traction. I think it was Alfred Dunner. I'm like, no wonder I'm not getting traffic on Alfred Dunner anymore. So that's when I boosted it up. So I don't even look at that anymore. There's something immediate payment set up for some buyers that send a best offer. If they have it set up, it will show when a buyer makes an offer if they have it. Yeah. Some people, I mean, they're gradually, but it's a little too slow for me. I think it's because eBay can no longer claim the total gross volume number that includes unpaid sales. Yeah, that's probably a lot of it. If they were to follow through with that, yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's not like they haven't heard it 1,000 times before. So, I don't know. That's just my main beef with them, and it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna change. I mean, they keep saying it's gonna change, but I don't know. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate. Look for a hangout sometime this week. It'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday, but most probably Wednesday between the hours of noon and 3. If you didn't watch from the beginning, please go back and watch the replay. Had a lot of exciting news to share, and I will see you on my next video. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye.